Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
Hey, everybody. Matt Ward here and Derek Alexander. We are excited to be starting this training call for this Saturday. We have a lot of amazing things. Make sure to get out to your teams and, send out reminders to your team, send out reminders to your telegrams. We have an amazing power-packed training for you guys today. I'm excited to be bringing some nuggets for you guys, and we're going to share with you guys how to keep this momentum cranking like never before. So send out some invites, make sure your teams know. I see everyone hopping on now, and we're excited to get started here in just a minute. Someone said definitely need some help. That's what we're here for. We're excited. So again, my name is Matt Ward. I'm the VP of Global Sales. I am joined today with Derek Alexander, 50K himself. And, Derek is a master at building network marketing and teams and culture. And so I'm excited to have him on to be able to share his wisdom with all of you guys today. If you guys make sure, this is definitely a Zoom that you're going to want your team to be a part of. So send out those reminders, We'll get started here in about 1 minute. Make sure your teams are on. See people hopping on. We'll give it about 30 more seconds and we will get this thing rolling. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Man, I can tell you guys, the momentum here is at Auvoria Prime is amazing. Since we came out at a virtual event, Derek, it's just been nuts, man. Just seeing the growth, seeing people break ranks, seeing people out of just pure excitement, what's happening here at Auvoria Prime. It's been amazing. What have you been seeing on your side? We can't hear you, buddy.
It's been nuts, man. We just found out this week we added over 1,000 people into the company, like crazy. And dude, so much has happened in the last 2 weeks. I almost forgot that it's only been 2 weeks. Like I felt like it's been longer, but the fact that it's only been 2 weeks kind of boggles my mind. But we're in it. And it's cool seeing what's happening. It's cool seeing that the product's really working. There are some conversations that are happening right now with certain people that are not in this company that soon will be, that are leaders in the space, that have communities and teams of thousands of people that are starting to partner behind the scenes. And I just feel blessed, that I'm in the mix with all of it.
Absolutely. It's absolutely amazing what's going on. I'm here at Auvoria Prime. The growth is unbelievable. And you're right, Derek. It's so funny, like leaving that event. I was talking to our president Chris the other day, and I said I feel like it was like 3 months ago, how long ago that event was, and to think it was just 2 weeks ago. And it's really because we came out of that event and everyone's been so on fire, everyone's been so excited. The momentum has been absolutely insane, and so we're excited to bring you guys a training today, and I'm glad to see everyone hopping on. So let's get this thing started. I'm going to share my screen with everyone, and I'm going to start this thing off, and then we're going to kick it over to Derek. So again, my name is Matt Ward. I'm the VP of Global Sales here at Auvoria Prime. I am joined today with 50K Derek Alexander, who is an amazing leader, not only in network marketing as a whole, but also within our company. And him, along with Cameron and along with Kanoa, they are a dynamic duo. And so I'm excited to have Derek here with you guys. I definitely go out and get a pen and paper, take down notes, because there's going to be a lot of nuggets shared with you guys here today. And, if you're not taking notes, you'll be later on like, what was that thing that they shared? Like, I wanted to remember what they said and I forgot. So make sure to take notes, and because there's going to be a lot of nuggets given to you guys. So let me share my screen with you guys real quick. First of all, if you guys have not been to AuvoriaPrime.com/Team Auvoria Events, you need to go here, AuvoriaPrime.com/Team Auvoria Events. You can see it right here, Team Auvoria Events. Again, I'll say it, AuvoriaPrime.com/Team Auvoria Events. And this is where you can download the Path to 500 guide. We launched this at our virtual event around the world. And really what this is a guide. This is something that you set down with the newest person, go over with them. And I'm going to share with you guys a couple things you'll go over with them, and then I'll turn it over to Derek. You can scroll down here. You can also see our call calendar. You can see what's going on. As you can see right here, there's the affiliate training. You can click on it. It'll show you what time the training is. If you look through here, we have calls happening on Thursday. We have calls happening on Monday. I'm sorry. Let me back up. We have calls happening on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So on Tuesday and Thursday, we have our Discover AP US calls and also our Europe calls. And then on Saturday, we have our affiliate training, which you're part of right now. And also we have later on today, our Discover AP Europe and US calls. We're putting them all in one call later on today. So make sure to plug in. This is a tool for you guys to plug in your prospects so they can see the culture of our company, see the excitement. But if you click right here, this is the download to Path to 500. This is our PDF. You can print this off, and I highly suggest that every new person that comes in, you get this to them and you walk through it with them, right? Don't just enroll somebody and say, hey, go check out that Path to 500 and hit me back later. The secret behind success in building is to do things with the newest person, not hoping they do it with them. You'll hear me say that over and over again, do it with them. And so as they come through and you're going through the Path to 500, the very first thing that you'll see on here is my field support team. I think it's super important that, the newest person understands their support lineage, that they have their phone numbers and their names. So maybe if they can't get a hold of you and they have a three-way call or they have a question, they have the upline lineage that they can get a hold of. So, it's all about support. It's all about them having access to their upline support team. So this is where you're going to put the names and numbers so they can have that. And then you'll see below, I put a calendar. This calendar is so that you can put down, hey, here's when our team calls are for our team. This is when the Discover AP calls. This is when the Saturday training is, just so they can flash back and it's a reminder for them what's going on throughout the week with the company and the teams. Now, below that, you're going to see two things. And this is something that's very important to me. And this is why I put this on the Path to 500, because before you get started, before anyone gets started, I'm very big on making sure we know what their goals are and understanding why they joined Auvoria Prime in the first place, right? If someone comes in and they don't have any goals and they don't really understand, a remembrance of why they joined Auvoria Prime, then they're just kind of out here in the open, hoping that things happen, hoping that, things are going to work out, and they don't really have a real plan. And then they don't have a real path. And that's really the design behind the Path to 500 is to give them a path, right? But before they get on the path, we have to understand their goals. And for me personally, when I sit down with someone, I like to go through their goals. Now, to me, when someone sits down and says, man, my goal is to, buy a house on the beach. I'm like, okay, well, that's a big goal, right? But what are some activity goals to get you to that big goal? Right? What are some activity goals? So, I'll sit down and say, let's make a goal of how many people you're going to contact a day about Auvoria Prime. Let's make a goal about how many people you're going to enroll a week in Auvoria Prime. Let's make goals of how many people you're going to put through the Path to 500 every single week. So these are the activity goals that will ultimately get you to the big goal, right? These are the micro goals, if you say. So sit down and set goals with them on their activity throughout the day and throughout the week. So it'll help them achieve the big goal, right? Which is, hitting a rank. Another great goal is, when are you going to go Visionary 500? How fast are you going to do that? And then show them the path, right? Now, the next thing that I have is my why. Why did they join Auvoria Prime? This is really important, because there's going to be days in your life, there's going to be days in your prospect's life that you're going to think this is too hard and, you want to quit. We've all been there. Derek's been there. I've been there, where you're like, dude, like so-and-so, makes this look so easy. Dante makes this thing look so easy. Like this must be for Dante, but it's not for me, right? This must be for Mike Sancho, but he makes it look so easy. But what you don't know is, leadership takes time, and you're going through, skinning your knees, getting rejection, thinking this is hard. and all these lies start entering your mind. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe this is for a select few. And this is why your why is so important, because when you feel like giving up, which everybody does at one point or another, right? People feel like giving up. This is something you're going to revisit. And this has to be something that penetrates your soul so hard that you said, not today. I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting. I'm not stopping. And so whenever, I'll kind of give you an example of a why, right? Because I'll sit down and I'll go over someone's why. And, and I try to get to the core purpose of a why. For instance, if someone says, man, I want to make $100,000 a year. Okay, that's not a why, that's a want. Why do you want to make $100,000 a year? Because I want to quit my job. Okay, why do you want to quit your job? Because I don't have any time with my kids. Bam, that's your why, right? That is the why, saying, okay, you want time freedom because you want to see your kids grow up. You don't want to miss their game, right? Those are the things I'll say, I'm not stopping. Maybe it's for one of you is that you like, I really want to support my mom. I want to take care of my parents. I want to do things for charity. I want to give back, right? So those are things that you go, man, this is a vehicle, Auvoria Prime is a vehicle, and tied in with my why, this is what I want to achieve. These are my goals. And so when I was building in the field, I would have literally my goals and my why taped to my mirror. And every morning when I was brushing my teeth, I would read them and I would look over my goals. I would look over my why, and it would remind me every day why I'm going to go out and I'm going to seriously kick some butt, right? And nothing's going to stop me. And so this is such an important part before someone gets on their path of going through this with them, because this is really dream building, understanding why they're here at Auvoria and really what Auvoria Prime can do for them, right? The vehicle Auvoria Prime, what it can do for them. So super important. And so let's get into Rising Star. I'm so excited about Rising Star. We launched this at the virtual event. I keep want to say national event, it was a worldwide event. Our virtual event, and this is so exciting because Visionary 500 to me is such an important rank. Visionary 500 is when someone starts making an extra $500 a month. You think about that, an extra $6,000 a year. The average person that makes $60,000 to $80,000 a year, they on average, if they beg hard enough, get about a 3 to 6% raise from their boss. Go to your calculator, put in $80,000 a year, and put in a 3% raise or a 6% raise, and look at how much that is. That is what the average person. So an extra $500 a month is nothing to sneeze at, because the average person, I don't know where in the world you are today, but here in the United States, the average person is between $500 and $600 a month from bankruptcy. That is the truth. So an extra $500 a month is amazing, because it also lets people understand that this is real. There's money going into their bank. They're understanding it's real, but this is the stepping stone. Like getting to Visionary 500 is a stepping stone to getting them to the VIP ranks and then on to Icon. And so really what we want to do is we wanted to highlight, the Visionary 500 and really reward people that decide to go fast. Because, I always say this, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. Meaning if you don't want to go fast, don't expect your team to go fast. You got to go fast, right? If you want to build, and I've also learned this a long time ago from a mentor, that it's much easier to build fast. It's painful to go slow, and it's not fun either. And so we really wanted to reward people who said, you know what, I want to go to Visionary 500. I want to do it fast. And so we created Rising Star. So here's how you become Rising Star. If you go Visionary 500 in your first 60 days, okay, in your first 60 days of upgrading to an affiliate. So if you're a customer and you go get your 3 for free, which we encourage everyone to do, become a customer, go get your 3 for free. And then after you go get your 3 for free, decide whether you want to become an affiliate, right? That's when someone really decides. In the moment they become an affiliate, the upgrade, they have that decision to say, I have 60 days to go Visionary 500 from today. And so what that means is you're going out, you're getting 4 points, right, personally, and you're building 21 points over your 3 lanes. Now, the more access, or the higher the access pass that you're selling in your lanes, the least amount of people you need. So for instance, if you're putting everyone on bronze, it's going to take 7 people in each lane to go Visionary 500. If you put everyone on platinum passes, it's going to take you 2 people per lane, right? So once you hit Visionary 500, that's what I call Rising Star qualified. Then you have to hold that rank for 4 weeks. Okay. Once you do that, you become a Rising Star with Auvoria Prime. What happens then? You're going to get a Rising Star bonus of $125. You're also going to get this beautiful Rising Star pendant that was created by our president, Chris Simonian. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's 2-sided, has a diamond right there in the middle of the star. And really what this necklace represents, this pendant on the end of this necklace, it represents that you're a leader. It represents that you decided to go fast. It represents that you are someone who didn't take this lightly. And what it also represents is it represents that I want you to now go do what I did. I want you to get this Rising Star pendant. And also on top of that, when you become a Rising Star, you're also going to get company-wide recognition around the globe. And we're going to have, you're also going to have special Rising Star trainings at our events. Meaning, if you're not wearing that pendant, you ain't getting in, right? So it's just for people who decided to go fast. And once you go Rising Star, you're a Rising Star for the rest of your life here at Auvoria Prime. It's an amazing achievement, and I can't wait to see the thousands and thousands of people wearing those pendants at our events around the globe. Now, this next part right here is called our income producing activities. I won't really go too much into this, but this is basically how to set up your marketing funnel for someone to go. So you can go in the back office. There's 6 steps here. I highly suggest to go to the Path to 500, go through these steps and set up your funnel. This is an amazing tool that will lead people to our Facebook page where people can ATM. Derek's going to get into that more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up and I'm going to turn it over to 50K Derek Alexander, and he's going to share with you guys some tips, strategies, go over tools, and things like that. And Derek, he's a multi-million-dollar earner. He is one of the, I'd say one of the greatest leaders in our industry. And he's someone that when he talks, listen, because this guy is so full of knowledge. And so this is the part where I said, get your pen and pad out, because I want you guys to take some serious copious notes as I bring on 50K, Mr. Derek Alexander. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you, man. Yeah. So guys, we don't need to go super long into this. It's simple stuff. And I'm going to give you some strategies on how to make it happen, because it doesn't need to be complicated. It's kind of what Auvoria Prime has helped with, is simplifying this process for you. So you don't have to really worry about how you're going to do it, right? You just can go through the steps knowing what you need to do exactly. So one thing that they have in this PDF, right, is invite, present, validate, activate. Now I'm going to kind of explain what those steps look like and what that really means, and why this is so powerful. Now, a lot of this stuff Matt has used over the years to create a lot of success. And, in his first company that he really built, they did $1 billion in revenue with some of these strategies. So this is not something to be taken lightly. This is stuff that has been working for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen as well. So when we look at this PDF, right, it says invite, present, validate, activate, right? So first we'll look at the invitation process, right? So you invite someone to gain their interest in Auvoria Prime, right? And here it says, be authentic, share with enthusiasm, share what excites you, of course, right? We all know that. But what do you want to do before you invite them? You want to start generating your own personal story, right? Because an invitation into looking at something is so much better and easier to share when you have your own personal story. Well, if you haven't used these products yet, that story is not going to be as strong as someone that's used Arrow for a week, right? That's used Gearbox for 10 days. So you're going to want to develop your own personal story first. Make sure you understand that story. The story can be predicated on your excitement, your enthusiasm, whatever that may be. But that story that you have about why you got involved, what you saw other people doing, what's happened to you, and where you're going, why you got involved, what you saw other people doing, what's happening, and where you're going, that's what's going to pique the interest for that user to take a look. Now, what we use is links, also known as funnels, to start piquing that interest. That way you can duplicate faster and let the content do the storytelling for you. So I'm going to go into my share Auvoria as an example. So once you first already understand your own product experience and your story, if I go into share Auvoria, and right, you can go into your Auvoria Prime account, you click share Auvoria, it takes you here. We can use AP funnels, for example. When I go into AP funnels, right, there's these different funnels. And what I would do is I would use the AP Squares Facebook funnel. So I'd click this. And then what you're going to want to do is this link you're going to have your own version of this link. I would take this link and save it onto your notes on your phone, on your computer, and you're going to have this link go out to people. So then you call someone, explain, hey, I got involved with this company. I've been leveraging their technology. How I got involved with so-and-so showed me because their technology gave them this. They were able to do this with it. They got these returns from it. I thought, no way. They showed it to me. This would happen for me. If I sent you this private invite to a Facebook group of tons of other people seeing success with it, would you give a look at some of the stories and testimonials? They say yes. You then send them this specific link. And in this link, right, they watch a little quick sizzle video of people seeing success. They click here to see the proof. They put in their information. And then it's going to take them to the Auvoria Prime Facebook group where they're going to see all these people already having success with our products and services. So the whole point of this is just a warm up. It's just to get them more open. It's like rapport. If we were all going out to dinner, we wouldn't start drinking immediately if we didn't know each other and just partying, right? We'd have a good time. We get to know each other. We'd ask about each other's families. We build that relationship first. What this does is it gets them to see, oh, you're not the only person having success with this. There's thousands of other people having success with this. And what that does for your prospect, it gets them from skeptical mode to questioning mode. And they make this shift where instead of wondering, does this actually work and is it legit? They start asking, well, this is clearly legit because people are making money from this. But more importantly, how can this work for me in my life? How can I actually get results from this and see some growth? So that is the invitation side, right? You're just piquing people's interest. And you don't need to go invite one person and then wait for that one person. Invite 50 people. And by the time you invite your 50th person, you follow back with that first person. So that's the invite. Now, if you look here, we have the present side. Okay, so the present. Use the system to increase their awareness. Send to a funnel, a one-on-one meeting, a Discover AP call. So at this point, now they go, hey, I saw the group. There's a lot of people making money with it, but question, right? Now they're going to have questions for you. When they have those questions for you, you have two options. You can answer those questions yourself, but if you're brand new, it may not be wise for you to answer every single question yourself, right? It may be better for you to leverage the other funnels to be able to let those questions get answered through the funnels, through the videos. So what I tell every person to do is go into Auvoria and take an audit of all the different funnels in here, right? So go into Auvoria, go into the AP funnels and watch every video in the AP funnels. You could use market actor funnels if you want to, watch all these funnels and go through and watch all the different funnels and decide what video, what funnel, what presentation do I want to share with this person to get them to a point where they're going to have pretty much all of their questions answered. You also could guide them to a live presentation that we do every week if you want to. But the intention behind this piece is to let the videos and the content answer all the questions for them. That way, you're not sitting there answering every question. You let the video or the content explain everything. And the reason why we do that is if you have all of them go through and just ask you questions all day, then you're not going to be able to duplicate, right? You're going to be just sitting there every day on the phone answering every question for your team and their prospects. You want your team to use the systems to make sure that they see that everything's working. So once they've seen a presentation, whether it's a funnel, whether it's a live call, whatever it may be, now there's the validation, right? This is where you leverage your upline. This is where you leverage the Facebook group again, leverage people's stories just to show them this is really working. Now, during that process, this is where all the questions that they've had get answered. So you do that follow-up call. Yeah, do you have any questions for me? Yeah, how much does the product cost? Do I have a 7-day money-back guarantee? All right, so, what are the results that you've had? How long has the company been around? It's just a back and forth game where you're answering questions. Once you go through this process, they're eventually going to have a point where they don't have any more questions, right? They're going to go, all right, well, I've pretty much gotten all my questions answered. At this point is where a lot of people mess up. This is where you assume they're going to get involved. So you just assume that they're going to get involved and join your team. So once they have no more questions, it's very easy to get them in the system because you're just assuming they're going to join. One strategy you can do is be like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're done hearing about this, 10 being you want to make your account right now, where's your mind at? And then whatever number they tell you, you go, oh, well, why didn't you choose a lower number than 9? And they would tell you why they didn't choose a lower number. Well, I'm trying to make some extra money in my life. I want to quit my full-time job. I want to get that beach house. I want to spend more time with my family. They're giving you their why. And when they give you that why, you go, great, here's the link. I just sent it. Get in the system. We'll get your premium product updated, right? You drop in that 120 a month. We're locked in right there. So we get you in the system. We'll get you into our premium Facebook groups, and then we'll get busy setting up your software and helping you get enough money to start having that beach house. That's fair enough, right, Matt? They go, yeah, great. And then you just assume they get involved. And the last person to speak always loses every single time. So you just get them in the system, assume they're going to join, and then you just listen. And of course, sometimes people have objections, but if you do this correctly, and when I say correctly, I mean, really think about it, right? You invited them to the group. They see tons of people are having success. You share your story. You show what's been working for you. You let videos do a lot of the explaining. You leverage maybe a third-party upline to answer any more questions. And then you just assume they're going to get involved because the price point is so low and they have a 7-day money-back guarantee. Just like people love to buy stuff, this is one of the best things they can buy in the world. And if you have that belief level that they're going to, then it's a pretty simple process. So that's an idea of the enrolling etiquette, right? So that's the enrolling process that we want to do. Then it's a matter of duplicating that over and over and over again to all the different areas of your business. So then it's a matter of doing that, right, 3 times to hit visionary, and then you do it again and again and again to go forward. When you sign someone up, then you do this last piece called activate, right? So you enroll them through your account. You teach them the exact same strategy so they can go. And when you can duplicate 3 people doing what you just did, boom, you hit Rising Star and you get that dog tag around your neck. The big thing I teach people about this strategy is right here, right? This is an income producing activity, meaning if you do the same thing over and over and over again, even though the people may react different every time, if you do the same stuff and you always grow and develop and harness your skill and try and build a little more, then you're going to get the same result. It would be the equivalent of if you go to the gym and you work out really, really hard all day, you can use different weights, right? But if you're working out really hard and you're doing it every single day, even if you use different weights, referring to different people you prospect, you're going to get the same result. You're going to get in really good shape. If you do this process over and over and over again with different people every single day, even if some people tell you no, some are definitely going to tell you yes. And as soon as they tell you yes, they lead to more and more and more people. And why this business is so great is because the ability for this company to duplicate, and you don't earn just off of your own efforts, you can earn off of tons of other people's efforts as well. So that's it. It's very simple. We like to keep the process simple because it doesn't need to be complicated. If you're having challenges or struggles, it's because you're overcomplicating it. And you just do that process again and again, and you expose new people. And as your story grows, as your income grows on the affiliate side and your product experience is better, so does the credibility, the expert validation when you express this to people, and that increases their likelihood of wanting to get involved as well. And then you just follow your process. You keep really stimulating curiosity online, on social media, getting people interested, and then you go through that whole revolving wheel again and again until eventually you have thousands of people in your business all doing this process, and you become a business that is an income generating machine. So that's really the concept behind it. Matt, I'll let you kind of jump in if you have any last minute thoughts. I want to answer anyone's questions. More than welcome. But that really is the process, and they've made it so easy and simple for people to use.
Awesome, Derek. I appreciate that knowledge. And you know, it's interesting, Derek. I was actually on a training with Europe the other day, and I went through this, and they go, "This seems so simple." You know, and it's like, it is, right? Just as Derek said, so many of us overcomplicate this, and really what the path to 500 shows you is like, listen, have a natural conversation. The beautiful thing about these products and these software and technologies is you don't have to go to a high-level training seminar to learn how to, you know, explain this magical berry out of the Amazon forest, right? I mean, people are having natural conversations of pure excitement. It's like, you know, you've heard the saying, you know, people going and referring movie theaters and movies and stuff like that. But that is a natural conversation. If I called Derek up and said, man, I went and saw Avengers the other day, and holy smokes, it was amazing. Dude, I'm not going to tell you too much about it because you're going to go see it, but dude, you got to go see it, right? I'm not selling him. I'm just excited about it. And Derek's now like, dude, I want to go see it. Matt just told me how awesome Avengers is. Let's go check this out. And that's what's happening. People are having natural conversations about a software that's on their phone that's literally building a legacy for them. And people are naturally excited and going out and having conversations about this. You don't need a crazy training seminar on how to do this. Just be excited, be authentic about what we have, because what we have is changing people's lives, period. And so this path is just a kind of a guide to say, hey, here's how you invite, be authentic, be excited, right? Here's how you present, here's how you validate it, right? To show it's real, and then teach people the process over and over again. Just repeat the process. And, look for people who are looking for you, because there are people out there right now who are hurting. They're looking for a way out. They're in a world that is in chaos, and they're looking for answers. And Derek, I don't know about you, but I feel like we have an answer, right? I really feel like we have an answer to people's prayers. And you are the vessel. Each and every one of you are the vessel to be able to answer people's prayer with an answer of how they can get themselves out of the situation that has been thrown on them, that literally, it's out of their control, but we have an answer for them to take control of their life. That's what Auvoria Prime is about, is a vehicle to help people get control of their life, get control of their finances, and show them how to build a legacy. And so I'm excited, guys, about, the kickoff of this month.
Hey, Matt, do you want to go through and answer a couple of the questions that some of the
sure.
attendees have been asking?
One thing I do want to share real quick, Derek, is there is a lot of answers about Rising Star, a bunch of this stuff. I do want to let you guys know that we are hosting a corporate call this next week. Huge. It's going to be a big call, and we're going to be unveiling everything for you guys in detail. I'm talking like in detail. So I just want to let you guys know that is coming this next week. And a lot of the questions I'm seeing on here, we're going to clarify during that call.
Awesome.
Looks like it's going to be on Thursday. Cameron.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you want to scroll through. And I think some people are asking about how to check if they hit Rising Star already, if maybe they already had that much volume, right? But they need to enroll again. So maybe just kind of go in and just answer some of the questions people have.
So high level. So here it is. So we launched it at the virtual event on January 30th. And what we said there on the screen was that we decided we were going to reset everyone that is currently an affiliate, currently a Visionary 500 and above. It doesn't matter. Like, you could already been in the company for 6 months, didn't do anything, or maybe you're an icon 10, right? So here's how it works. We reset everyone, saying if you go out and you get 3 personals, at least 4 points in your 3 lanes, okay, new, okay, not existing, new, 4 points new in your 3 lanes, okay, and then build 21 points. Now, someone asked this earlier, does my existing team count? Yes. If you have an existing team, your existing team just has to grow by 7 in each lane, and you will hit, and then you have to hold that volume for 4 weeks, and then you'll hit Rising Star, okay? The other thing is, if you're brand new and you've been here a while, or you're not a Visionary 500, then you just got to go Visionary 500. You have 60 days from that January 30th event. The clock's already started. Right now, Joshua Fair is building right now. All of that in the back office is being built. So the measurements and stuff like that, it should be coming out real soon. We'll be talking about that on the call this next Thursday as well for everyone. But we're going to be having our back office, our new back office coming is going to be lit. It looks gorgeous. There's going to be all kinds of great measuring tools that's coming. I'm not going to tell you guys too much because we've been working on it, but I truly believe that you can't manage what you can't measure. And we're going to have some great measurement tools coming in the back office. And so I'm really excited about that. What if I just became an affiliate this week? Then you have 60 days from the day you enrolled or you upgrade to an affiliate to become Visionary 500.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions you want to answer? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Make sure to pack out that call. And listen, guys, when you hit momentum, I'll end with this. When you hit momentum like we're in right now, you don't let off the gas pedal. And I say this all the time, and you're going to hear me say it. You're going to say, Matt says this a lot, because I've seen it, and it really is a painful process. Do not be a person that has regret. Regret sucks. Regret means that, a year from now you go, gosh, I wish I ran. I was right there, and people are at the same rank I was, and now they're icon 10s, they're icon 25s, they're icons 50, and I didn't do anything. I've heard this story so many times in my career, it's sickening. I don't want that to be you. I don't want you to be a person with regret. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of people that are at the same rank you're at right now, and they're going to be at the top. And I don't want you to be that person that didn't run as fast as you could with us, because this is special. And I don't know if the next time something this amazing is going to happen in a company, and you're a part of something great, you're a part of something special. We're all part of something way bigger than ourselves. And I'm just blessed. I'm honored to be able to serve you guys in a big, big way. Let's go as fast as we can. Let's crush 2021 in the face. And more importantly, let's just change a lot of lives. That's what this is about. So, Derek, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you bringing it to everyone. If you guys are excited, you're going to go to the top. Let's hit some 777s in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see who's excited here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Get out the gas, guys. Keep pushing this thing. Love you all. Talk soon.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.